Hello friends, and welcome to another episode of the AgriCapitalist Podcast, where we talk about hidden treasures in plain sight. As it is my tradition, I would want to really appreciate all of you that have been with us up to this very moment. I want to say a big thank you. See, I do this in all of my episodes, right? But most people think I'm just doing it. I'm actually saying this from my heart. Please, you that have been with us, may God continue to bless you. May God continue to increase you in every of your endeavor. May you keep growing higher and higher and higher. May you never fail. The way you are showing up for me, may people also show up for you. May you keep growing. So today's episode, we'll be talking about beating the odds as an agripreneur. Now, this one is a very crucial one. You see, same as every other thing in life, there are ups and downs. Agriculture is not a bed of roses. What I mean is this. I know I've been talking a lot about agriculture. I've been talking about, the good stuff. People talk about the good stuff a lot, right? And I've tried my best to talk about the good stuff because agriculture is actually a good thing to do, right? It's the right thing to do, okay? But then, same as every other thing, we are not kidding ourselves, right? We should be able to tell ourselves the truth. So same as every other thing, agriculture has its own headache. It has its own risk. It has its own frustration, same as every other business, you understand? And agriculture is a business where you have to put in a lot of faith. What I mean is this: you plant, right, and then you wait for God to make a way, right? So it requires a lot of faith. So I'm just kidding anyway. There are right ways to go about it, and that's what we are talking about today. I just wanted to lighten the mood. Okay, so today, like I said, we're talking about beating the odds as an agripreneur, succeeding as an agripreneur, and we'll be doing it in more like a list, so I can explain it better. So here are 5 ways that I know you would actually process it. I think if you should consider and execute, right, implement, you'd actually get value. You'd actually see yourself at the top as a winner, not just as one of those people that have tried and failed. How to number 1 is this: the right mindset. See, the only thing that can make you succeed, that can make you beat the odds as an agripreneur, is the right mindset. Same as everything else in life. I'm not kidding you, bro. I'm not kidding you, sis. If you don't have the right mindset towards that venture, the chances of you failing is higher than the chances of you succeeding. God is on our side though, but the truth of the matter is your mindset has a lot to play when it comes to you succeeding. Because like right now I'm doing a video, right? A lot of me wants to just relax. I've been working for days now non-stop, and I have a very busy schedule. So a lot of me wants to just relax, but I'm still pushing, right? So it's a mindset thing. Yes, it's the same thing in agriculture. It's the same thing as every other business. You try, some days you just can't get up from your bed, right? But if you've cultivated the right mindset, you'd be able to get up regardless of how you are feeling. You know that thing that they say, the spirit is weak and the body is strong, or how they say it, I can't remember anymore. The flesh is strong, the spirit is weak. You do the right, say it the right way, your own side. Let's not ponder on the matter. So the right mindset. The right mindset is the number 1 reason that will make you succeed, that will make you beat the odds as an agripreneur. If you don't have the right mindset, it will be hard. Honestly, it will be hard. And now, on a serious note, I've tried my best to be funny this morning, so let's be serious. Agriculture is a serious business. It is not for children. It is not for play. It's a serious business. And in most of my episodes, I remember one in particular where I talked about 7 common mistakes. I think that is episode 11, where I talked about 7 common mistakes most of our farmers make. I said that the number 1 common mistake is the wrong mindset. You see? And I'm saying it again. It's the wrong mind. See, the wrong mindset has a way of frustrating your effort. It just has a way of just putting you inside a cage. Yeah, so deal with that, the right mindset, develop the right mindset, and you will see how fast your agribusiness will grow. And now, here are some things I want you to consider as you are developing the right mindset. First thing first, you are in it for profit. It's a business. It is not just a farm. We dealt with that at episode 11, so I won't be overemphasizing on it on this episode, so we don't waste much of our time. The right mindset. If you don't have the right mindset, you have problem. And first thing first, in that right mindset, something you have to consider while developing the right mindset is this. Know that you are going into a business. It's not a charity. It is not a non-profit, right? It's for profit. And you are there to make profit at the end of the day, right? That should be in your head. This thing I'm going to do, this thing I'm cultivating my time, this thing I'm going to invest my time and my resources. I mean, think about it now. You are going to invest your time into something, and at the end of the day, it doesn't work out. What are you going to tell people that, so this whole year now, I've used it to say I want to go into an agribusiness. At the end of the day, there's nothing to show. No, it's not. It shouldn't be you, right? It shouldn't be you. So the first thing first is the right mindset. Develop the right mindset. Know that you are going in for a business. It is a business. That will make you ensure that you do what is necessary for you to get the desired result from it. Get the most from it. You understand? You don't want to go there and start playing around. You see, there's something that comes with when you know what you are expecting. Like, you know that this year I'm doing agriculture fully. I have a farm, or I'm partnering with a group of people. I talked about collaboration a lot, right? So everything is worked out. I'm going into this, I'm investing my time into this thing. I will make sure it works. What do I need to know? What don't I need to know? What do I need to stop, doing? What do I need to do that will ensure that I get the result I want? And if you have that in you, that mindset of always wanting to find a way, you understand? So I talked about knowing that it's a business. Secondly, finding a way is part of developing the right mindset. Finding a way. See, there are lots of practices that people have tried over the years that are not working. So most times, when you start going into agriculture, you meet all these people and they'll tell you, do it like this, so do it like that. So at the end of the day, you won't see results. Yeah, so that shouldn't be you. Don't just go for what people are saying. Search, do your own research. Yeah, take it as a serious thing, because it is a serious thing. It is not for joke. You are going there to win. You must win. Yeah, so that is number one. Number one is the right mindset. The right mindset, brothers and sisters. The right mindset is what you need for you to excel in your agribusiness, for you to come out at the mountaintop, for you to excel, for you to win. You understand? The right mindset. The right mindset, brothers. Don't skip this one. If not for anything, don't skip this one. Number 2 is this. Plan your entire season before you even start. Plan it. I made mention of this in episode 11 where I talked about 7 common mistakes most farmers make. I said no planning. Right? No planning at all. These people, they just do it as it is. That is because our people, our parents, our elders, they go into agriculture when everything else has failed, right? When they return back to the village, right? And nothing else to do. They've tried this, nothing else is working. Okay, let's go into agriculture. So they just do it, and at the end of the day, they just do barely enough to just survive. That shouldn't be you now. I mean, you are bigger than that, Abi. You are better than that. You are destined for more than that. So you going into agriculture, that is a call for you to do something right, something impactful, something lasting, something generational. You need to do it right. You need to do it well. And at the end of the day, you need to get results from it. Like I said in that episode as well, a success in agriculture will change the narrative for us. It is very important for us to see, if it's happening outside there, it's no problem. It is common there. But for here, in our own space, in this Africa, it is rare. It is very rare. People that are succeeding in agribusiness, they are usually people that are from outside, that came here and they build these giant companies, right? We have very little of ourselves that are building agribusiness. And that is because this mindset thing is still the problem. You understand? I'll keep sharing videos on this. So I think what I will do in this channel, the Victory Idiagolor Studio channel, I will section these things. I will talk about the mind as an agripreneur, the mind that you need to have as an agripreneur for you to succeed. I will have a playlist for that specifically, so that when I can just redirect, okay, go and watch this one. If this is go and watch, you understand? So you better understand, because I can't say all of these things in just one episode and still be at the time that it won't seem as if it's too lengthy. You understand? So I'm trying to see how I can just shorten some things for you so you can get value, per video you watch. Yeah, so that is the thing. A success for us, you black skin, now it's not by race, please. I'm not a racist. You African, you African. A success for us is more than 1,000 success outside, because it helps to change the narrative. It shows people what is actually possible. You understand? It's like it changes the narrative. Everybody's tilting towards tech. Everybody's tilting towards crypto. It's because they see that, oh, it is possible there. But if we become successful in this space, in this niche, agriculture, people will start tilting towards it, and you start seeing real value for our people. You understand? I said it a lot in my book, The Ground Beneath Your Hustle. So if you don't have it yet, look for it. I'll share the link in the description so you find it. Read it through. Don't stop at chapter 1 or read it through. I hope you find value. So I said the number one way that you can beat the odds as an agripreneur is the right mindset. Develop the right mindset. Some attitude. Some of us, we are just lazy. We are just lazy. You can sleep for money tonight. Nah, you can't build anything if you are just the type that will sleep for money tonight. You understand? You just have to let go of that laziness, adopt the vibrancy, because you are young now. If you sleep all the time while you are young, what will you not do when you are old? Please, no offense. Sometimes it happens like that. Some of us need to hear some strong stuff so we can start rethinking some things. Yeah, so I talked about the right mindset. Now I'm talking about planning. Plan your entire season. Okay, this season, this is what we are going to do. This is the crop we are going to plant. This is the technique we are going to use. This is the farming practice that we are going to implement. I talked about farming practice some episode back, where I talked about solo farming, intercropping, multi-layering, and the rest that I talked about in that episode. So if you've not seen it, you should go and see it as well, so you can add to your knowledge bank. Yeah. So while you are planning the crop you want, the approach you are going to use, the farming practice you are going to use, right? What time are you going to start? What time of the year? You understand? Those are planning. I will share a particular video on this topic, this planning. See, most of our people are failing in agriculture, not because we are not good enough, not because we don't have the right soil, but because we don't plan. And they say that if you fail to plan, you have planned to fail. We don't plan, we just do it. It should stop. If we want to succeed, it should stop. Brothers and sisters, it should stop. So plan it. This farming season, what am I going to? What is the budget? What is the budget? How much are we looking at to even start? How big is the land we are planning to farm this season? Are we going to farm on just our own land, or we are going to add leased land to it? What are we going to farm? Are we going to include livestock or not? Are we going to use irrigation or not? Are we just going to rely solely on rain? Yeah. So you can see now that it determines the time of the year you will plant, right? If you are going to use irrigation, you don't really need a time of the year. But even that, you still need a time of the year, because you don't want a season where the rain is falling too much and you are irrigating. If you are using automatic irrigation, for instance, you get, so they are planning to read for you to succeed. And then what type of gardening pattern am I going to use? Okay, am I going to require outside labor? How many would they be? You understand? Okay, am I going to do it on ridges or just on the ground? Some of us, we don't plan it. We don't plan it at all. We just go into it and we don't see results. We just tag it as agriculture. It's a no-go area. So if you want to succeed in agribusiness, in agriculture, first is the right mindset. Second is you plan. Plan it well. Plan it before you start. See, plan it some months before you even start, so that when you notice anything, plan it. See, the success of your agribusiness is determined in your work office. Your office, where you draw up the plan, in your workshop, how they call it. That's where it is determined though. If you are going to succeed in your farm, now when you don't plan and back, now you will succeed. Otherwise, you just go and make a fool of yourself. You understand? So here is number 3. So number 3 way to beat the odds as an agripreneur is collaboration. Collaboration. I've said a lot about collaboration in most of my episodes. I talked about collaboration a lot. Like I said, you cannot do it alone. You see how this thing work? First thing is the right mindset, knowing that it is not just a farm that you want to operate, it is an agribusiness you want to operate. That is in your head. Now I'm a businessman, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur, right? And I'm running a business, an agribusiness. I want to get to the top. I have a vision. I'm talking about the mindset now. I have a vision. This is where we are aiming at. Yeah, we're starting at just, let's say we are starting at just, let me give an example. We are starting at just planting corn this season, but we are getting to a point where we start manufacturing, right? Where we start partnering with companies. You get? Where we start doing this, we start doing that. We are planting sesame seed this period though. We are seeing a situation where we start exporting it out eventually. So you see, it guides your own decision making. Okay, this year we are doing this and this. Next year we should be networking, right? Next year we'll be partnering, right? See how we can supply straight up. Okay, is there a opportunity we are going to miss? You understand? That is when it comes to planning and the right mindset. Otherwise, you'll be doing it for years, and you won't see the value. Like, nothing to write home about. And it is actually not the right way to go. It's not the right way to go at all. It's not. Otherwise, people that you left in the office with the hope that, you are going to do well, they'll be better off, and you still be there trying to figure it out. This is for you. The right mindset. Second, plan it. Then thirdly, collaborate. Look for like minds. Find people that you can do it with, so you don't overburden yourself. I said this a lot in my episode. You don't overburden yourself. See, there is what we call shared risk in investment. I said this about investment club, the episode where I talked about investment club. There is what we call shared risk. Even if you have all the money in the world to invest, split the risk, because it could go good, it could go sour, right? And you don't want it to be like when it goes sour, you lose totally, right? Split the risk. At the same time, don't even see that. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy at all. See it as you are growing with a set of people. Your idea. See, would you agree with me that you don't know it all? If you agree with me that you don't know it all, you should know that while you don't know it all, somebody can add to your own deficiency. You understand? That is the idea of collaboration. The parts where you cannot, it's complementing. The parts where you are not strong, somebody is adding, right? So while you are doing this person is doing this. Yeah? Then I talked about investment club. It's still part of this collaboration. This number 3rd ways to beat the odds. Collaboration. Form an investment club. Form an investment club. Run it as a business. I said this thing. Run it as a business. Form an investment club with a group of people. Put resources together. Form an investment club. I will do a video on investment club, how to get started. So you understand as an agripreneur how to go get started. I'll do a video on that. Form an investment club. Run it as a business, and then you see value from it. Run it as a business. See, they will get, if you do it right. This is my promise to you watching this. If you do it right, a day will come. You will sit in the room where the fate of a nation will be discussed. You will see. I might just be talking though, but hear this one. If you don't hear anything, hear this one. If you do it right in this agriculture, you will sit in the room where the fate of nations will be discussed. And then you remember victory said it. So do it well. Form an investment club with your like minds. Work together. Strategize, plan it, collaborate, partner. You will get it right. Don't do a solo venture. See, I said this in that episode 11 where I talked about one of the common mistakes is they try to do it on their own. Most farmers, they want to just do it on their own. At the end of the day, nothing to write home about. That shouldn't be you. Form an investment club with like minds. I know it's going to take you time, but it's going to help you. Think about it as this. Before you can convince somebody to pull in their resources with you, to pull in their time with you, to pull in their energy with you, it means you've worked on yourself, right? You've redefined your strategy. You've worked on your communication, right? You've worked on your leadership skills for them to say, okay, you are the right person for us to commit our resources to in all of their busy schedule, in all of their busy activities, right? You get. So you see, it's going to add to your own value. You understand? Other than just going it alone. So I said, number 1 is the right mindset. Number 2 is planning. Number 3 is collaboration. Here is number 4. Number 4 is researching new and effective ways to improve your yield. To improve your yield. See, I can't overstress this one. It is very important. See, one thing our people are failing is research. We care very little about R&D, and that is causing a lot of problem for our enterprises. That is why most of us, our parents run businesses and it dies with them. Most of us who start business, the first 1 to 5 years is dead. You understand? Because we don't research. You might be doing it and getting a result but do you know you can do it and get better results? Let me give you an example. Apart from the United States, which is the first largest agricultural exporter in the world, the Netherlands is the second largest exporter of agricultural products in the world. The Netherlands, the land of the Netherlands is more like the total land is more like the land of the land mass of Niger State in Nigeria, where I'm from. Niger State. Nigeria has 36 states. The Netherlands, the size of the whole of Netherlands is just the size of one of our states in Nigeria. That's a shame now. Think about it. One is because they invest a lot in research. I talked about multi-layer farming in the other episode where I said the goal of multi-layer farming is to, while the land size is fixed, you plant upward because the height is not fixed, right? It's to the sky. You get. They research better ways. See, there are better ways to do what you are doing for you to get the result you want to get. There are better ways. You just have to research it. You see, that's why that right mindset, I said it as number 1. If you have the right mindset, you will know that, am I doing it right? What if there is a way I can tweak the process a bit and get the result I want? You know, that curiosity will always be there. Curiosity, what can I do? What can I do? And there are lots of information in the internet these days. So in this 21st century, if you are failing, it is your fault. A lot of people have said it, I'm saying it again. If you are failing, it is your fault because you could actually learn and get better at it, but you chose to just remain like this. So if you are failing, this is your fault. You understand? I'll keep doing videos to see how I can help, but then still do your own research. See, number 1, I said the right mindset. Number 2, I said planning. Number 3, I said collaboration. Number 4 is research. Somebody said this thing to me a while ago. He said the difference between the poor and the rich is the information. The information the rich has and the information the poor have, it's not the same thing. You get? So find that information and be the best in your own area. Research is very important. Number 5 way to beat the odds as an agripreneur is ensure quality throughout your business. See, quality, quality service, quality produce. See, you cannot overstate that. It beats all the hype. If you provide quality to people, see, they will remember you. If your stuff has quality, remember that it is food though. It is food that you are offering food. And imagine somebody selling, imagine I have 2 baskets of apples, right? One is a little bit bad, one is really fresh. This is selling for 150 and this is selling for 200. Which one would you go for? Assuming you have the money, which one would you go for? Quality, brothers and sisters, quality helps. It will take you to places. It will take your name to places that your marketing campaign cannot take you to. Quality of your service. Ask yourself. See, that's why I talked about the mindset as number 1. That mindset thing plays a lot of role. Africans, we have this tendency to always want to destroy things. Like, we have this tendency to always we don't care about quality. We just want to do it the way it is. Just do it and just move on. That is one of our mistakes. We play that card a lot. We just do it and just leave. Yeah? But that shouldn't be you. Because you are made for more, right? You are one of the generation that I said in the book that will rise up and take the baton of excellence, rebel against every learned limitation, and achieve success. Yeah, so number 5 is ensure quality throughout your business. Ensure quality in your packaging, strive for excellence. Strive for excellence. I think that's the word. Strive for excellence. As much as you can. Let it be before God and man, you know that you tried. Let's see. You cannot buy goodwill. If you have goodwill, oh God, goodwill is very important in every business. Let them know you for quality. Yeah, so that is it. And this is for the people that have stayed with me to this very moment. Here is the bonus tip. I said in my last video that I will be giving bonus tip. Here is my bonus tip for you. Keep track of your finances. It is very important. If you want to succeed in anything you do, keep track of your finances. That will help you know if you're actually doing it right or not. Because it will help you a lot. Think about it this way. If you are spending too much on recharge card, let's say this year you spent 20,000 on recharge card. Last year you spent 10,000 on recharge card. What does that tell you? It means you are talking 2 times, you get twice the time you talked last year. It means you are trying to convince people more. It tells me something different again. It means your quality has reduced because now you're trying to convince more people. Or it means, on the other hand, it means you're trying to get more people. You get? So finance, keeping track of your finance is very important. Keep track of your finance. As an agribusiness, if you want to succeed, keep track of your finance. I have a book that says how to structure your finance as an agribusiness, building a financial structure for your agribusiness. It's on Seller. Here's me promoting it. See, if you have the chance, it is not a long one, it's a short guide. If you have a hold of it, let it be your guide when it comes to finance. Keep track of your finance and you will get to the top. Another bonus tip for you is this: network across the value chain. See, you see, I talked about the right mindset, right? You going into the business, you know that you have a projection where you are heading to eventually. You are starting little, but you are getting somewhere, right? So you network, right? Go to events, go to expose, learn, socialize, network with people, and keep, develop this habit of be proud of the fact that you are an agripreneur. Be proud of it, because it is actually something worth being proud of. You understand? Network a lot. Network. From there you can get opportunities that will shock you, other than just being in the farm all the time. You see, that's why that's collaboration. You see it now. If there is no collaboration, you'll be stuck in the farm, right? All the time. But if there is collaboration and there is people working their own aspect of the business, you have time to do other things, right? Think of it as a business. You as the CEO or COO, whatever department role you are playing, you understand? Network. Keep sharing the good news of your business. Share the good news of your business. Keep improving. Network with people. See, if you network with the right people, you go very far in your business. So network, it is very important. Then thirdly, be open to opportunities that are outside your scope. Now, this one is a very vital one. Be open to opportunities. See, oh God. See, do you know that you have a farm, right? Eventually, you could be a major supplier to a manufacturing plant. You could be a supplier to Golden Penny. You could be a supplier to Nestle, right? You could be a supplier to many brands that are big that we know of. It's a shock to you, right? But it is a possibility. It's just not considered to most of our farmers. But you watching this is for you. You could be more than you are. Like, don't let the idea of this agricultural thing that we have in Africa limit you. Be open to opportunities. You could run your own agri-tech startup. Just from having a farm, you could run a logistics business, agro-logistics business. You could even run, oh God, your waste, agro waste, your farm waste. Let's say you plant corn, the waste, you can convert it to feed, livestock feed, right? You could network for just the feed, distributing the feed for people that are doing, distributing the corn, the plant itself that you are not using anymore, that have been, harvested, the waste for people that are doing feed, right? So be open to opportunities. Don't see it as just a farm, like I said, see it as a business. Exploit waste to make more profit. See, one thing I will even advise is this. Every quarter, well, some crops last, some crops, the gestation period is more than a quarter. So let's say every year, do a financial statement for your business. Do a financial statement. I talked about this in one of bonus tip number 1, but I said keep track of your finances. Do an audited financial statement, so you see how your business is being run. You see it, you know that, we are doing this, we are doing this. Call for meetings with your partners. You understand? Be open to opportunities. See, I said this and I will say it again. If you do it right, you will sit in the rooms where the fate of nations will be discussed. If you do it right, it will take you to places you won't even believe. Then the last but not the least is foster good relationship. Invest in lasting relationships. Invest in lasting relationship with your customers. Don't be the kind of businessman or businesswoman that is always complaining, quarreling. You don't want to see things from their own perspective. Be open to them. Invest in lasting relationship. Go to events of your customers. They invite you. They're opening this brand or that brand. Go. Share your own ideas. Invest in quality relationship. Invest. While you're investing in your farm, invest in the life of others. Invest. Mentor somebody else. Because while I am doing this and YouTube is helping to spread the message, it's not everybody I can be able to reach out to. Share the good news. Agriculture is the way. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. Yes, agriculture also is the way for us. Spread the good news. Mentor somebody. Yeah, back to this bonus tip where I talked about be open to opportunity. Do you know you could start up a YouTube channel too? You could start up a YouTube channel, things that you've researched, ideas that you've gotten. You could share it on your YouTube channel. By God's grace, I could even invite you for one of my episodes and you share your ideas. We could run a podcast, you share your ideas. That is opportunities. Be open to opportunities. You are in this space now, be open to opportunities. Think like a businessman. I wrote an article, Entrepreneurship in Agriculture. So if you're on LinkedIn, look for me, Ovo Idiagolor. Go through my articles. You learn something. I know it is lengthy because I'm not actually doing it for just people for likes. I'm doing it for somebody because I would want to hear someday that somebody will say, Victory, something you shared some time back, it helped me, I found value from it, it is more than money to me. It's more than money to me. And I hope you are that person. You could start up a YouTube channel, share your own ideas. Let's improve. I might know a lot, but I don't know everything. I'm still learning. And you see that I'm acting unscripted. I cannot really present with a book. I like talking from my own experience, from my own ideas. I don't like talking from a book where I start reading. It's dull. It is very dull to me. Thank you for watching. And I hope you find values. I'll keep sharing videos. I'll share a video for each of them so you understand better and achieve the success you want to achieve. Thank you for watching, and if you are new, please like and subscribe. Tell others about my channel. Let's see how we can make good. Let's see how we can make miracles happen. Until next time, stay blessed.